through robot training, if you're going to improve 1 level, 2 levels, or even 3 levels this year, there's one thing that you have to do with robot training. Write your own drills. You got to write your own drills. There's 3 basic reasons. I'm going to outline them, and then we're going to dive into how to write your own drills. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be educational. So the first reason you need to write your own drills is everybody has specific needs. You have specific way that you play. He has specific way that he plays, and she has specific ways that she plays. And you need to be able to write a drill so that it matches your playing style. Not only is it fun to write drills, but it's also educational to get you to think deeply about your game. The second reason is because of residual spin. Let's say, for example, the opponent gives me a deep ball to the middle, and I use my forehand loop, and I do a forehand loop with medium spin. When the block comes, what does it come? Usually medium topspin back. If the push comes and I wait longer, and I hold the ball longer, and I give more quality, more spin, then guess what happens? When the block comes, there's more spin coming back at me. Now imagine if I was a short pips player, and they push deep to my middle, and I open my angle, and I loop, without much spin, guess what? Not as much spin is coming back. So from player to player, there's a different amount of residual spin. So even though here at Power Pong we do our best to create a drill that would match your style, you still need to be able to write your own drills as well as adjust the drills that are already there. And the third and final reason is that you need to write drills for specific opponents. So some of the general practice, like 1 backhand, 1 forehand, or 1 push here, 1 push here, then maybe 1 loop here. That's fine, that's good. But you need to be able to write drills for specific opponents. When you can target specific opponents, you can make more progress, it's more fun, and it really enhances your concentration. All right, so let's dive into this. So how can we write our own drills? Well, as soon as you open up the app, you're going to go to Connection, hit Scan, and then Power Pong will come up right here, instantly connected. Okay, then we go to Drills, we hit the plus button right there, and then we're going to see this screen, and we're going to create our own drill. Now, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different types of balls that you can create. Just for simplicity's sake, we're going to create 5 different types of balls. A normal deep topspin ball, a normal deep backspin ball, a high topspin ball, like maybe the opponent backs off, lost the timing, and gives a little bit of a higher topspin ball, a short backspin serve, and then a deep backspin serve. For each of these, there's a lot of different variables we can do, but we're going to do 4 variables: trajectory, speed, spin, and then if there's any side spin or not with it. Okay, so we're going to program those, and then from just those 5 balls, we're going to create different types of drills. All right, so first ball we're going to work on creating. As soon as we create it, we're going to write the specifications there. We're going to do a topspin ball to the backhand. Let's go for speed 12, which is good. Let's go for spin +2, no side spin, and trajectory 95. Let's try it and see what we got. That's pretty good. The ball hits fairly short. I'd like it to go just a touch deeper. So instead of speed 12, let's go ahead and do speed 13 and try that. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a little bit deeper. That's what I'm looking for. Not here. I want a ball that hits kind of in here. That would be as if I'm looping and my opponent is blocking, kind of a normal type block. So we're going to go over here to the board and we're going to write down these specifications. We are going to write down trajectory 87, speed 13, spin 2, and then no side spin. Okay, so we've created our first ball. Let's create another ball. Okay, so we're going to delete that one. We're going to just, let's see here. Okay, we're going to go and we're going to do backspin. Let's do speed. Let's go with speed 12, backspin -2, no side spin, and let's do a trajectory of 101. Let's sample that. I like it, but I want it a little bit deeper. Let's go a little bit deeper. Speed 13. That's pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and write down those specifications. So we've got trajectory for the deep backspin 101. We've got speed 13, spin -2, and we're not adding any side spin to it. There's also one other feature here called delay. And delay is the timing between shots. So we're going to be working with that a little bit later when we're actually creating drills. Right now we're just creating the balls for those drills. Okay. So we're going to put this ball, put the trajectory up all the way. We're going to put the spin to +2. We're creating that high topspin ball. Let's go with a speed 10 and see what we got. Okay, it's a little bit too deep, so we're going to go down to speed 8 and see what we got. That's pretty good. All right, so trajectory, we have 175, speed 8, spin +2, and we're still not adding any side spin to it. Okay. Now we're going to go to the next one, which is a short backspin serve. So we're going to put the trajectory down quite low. Why do we want the trajectory down low on the backspin serve? Because we want the first bounce to hit the robot side. Okay, let's go with, let's try speed 6. Let's do spin. Let's do -3 on this one. And let's just sample it and see what we got. Okay, that's obviously a little bit too short. So we're going to go for speed, and we're going to put it up to 8. Let's see what we got now. That's excellent. All right, I even hit the marker. Imagine that. If we go speed 9, let's just see what happens. Actually, I like the speed 9 one better. That's like a 2-bounce serve instead of a 3 or 4-bounce serve. So let's go ahead and write down those specifications. So short backspin serve, we have trajectory 16. We've got speed 9. We've got spin -3 and still no side spin. And then our final ball we're going to create before we go to the actually sequencing them together is the same type of ball. We're going to put the trajectory all the way down. Why is it that on the deep serve we put the trajectory all the way at the bottom? Because on a deep serve we want that first bounce to hit back closer to the end line. On the short serve we want it to hit kind of between the net and the end line. Okay, so make sure on all the deep serves you put that trajectory down to 0. We'll turn the speed up a little bit. Let's go with spin -2, and we'll sample that. Okay, we needed to go a little bit deeper, so let's turn it up to speed 13. Okay, that's pretty good. So we've got trajectory 0, speed 13, spin -2. So let's write that one down. So we've got trajectory 0, speed 13, spin -2. Okay. So now we are going to sequence these balls together into a game scenario. So since we already have the deep backspin serve, we'll actually just start with just that one. So we'll do a deep backspin serve, and then we'll do 3 topspin balls afterwards. So we just hit plus, and we create a topspin ball. Now when that comes up, a lot of times people ask, so what in the world do I do next? You look right here at your chart, and you create that topspin ball. What do we've got for trajectory? We've got 87. Okay. What do we've got for the speed? Speed 13. What do we've got for the spin? Guess what? +2. Okay, we can just sample that just to make sure it's what we want. That looks good. And then we're going to create 2 more balls. So we hit this button right here. We create a brand new ball with no parameters. We hit this ball, it's actually clone. So watch this. Clone. We've just cloned another ball, and then clone. We've cloned another ball. So it's going to give us a backspin serve, deep to the backhand, and then topspin, topspin, topspin. 3 topspin balls. Okay. Let's just hit play and see how it goes. Balls per minute, let's go 70 balls a minute. Backspin, topspin, topspin, topspin. Backspin, topspin, topspin, topspin. Now, as soon as a rally finishes, backspin and then topspin, 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 obviously there's at least 1 or 2 or 3 seconds where somebody throws the ball back to the other guy and the other one serves again. It's not rally, serve, rally, serve, rally, serve. So this is one of my pet peeves about writing drills, is if you're going to do a drill with a serve and a rally afterwards, you really should have a break to pause to simulate a game before the next rally begins. So how do you do that? On ball 4, you put the delay all the way down. Okay, minus 60% delay. What does that do? That gives you a slight pause before the next ball. So ball number 1, you can see the delay is at 0. Ball number 2, it's at 0. Ball number 3 is at 0. Ball number 4, we have that delay at minus 60%. So after ball number 4, you'll see a pause, and then the next rally will begin. Okay, let's give it a try. Backspin serve, and then topspin, 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 and then a break. Backspin serve, and then topspin, 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 and then a break. Now, before I go on and write another drill with you, I just want to show you a couple other features that I would highly recommend. As soon as you do this drill, instead of writing another drill similar to this, what I oftentimes do is just simply click mirror. Okay? Now guess what? You got the exact same drill, but reversed. So you've got a backspin serve to your forehand, and then topspin, topspin, topspin. It's really time efficient because you don't have to write another drill. Okay? You can just hit mirror and you've got the opposite. Also, if you want to save it, just make sure you hit that save button here at the top, save, and then you can click here and you can specify. We'll call this one YouTube, bang, and now we've got drill YouTube right up there at the top. That way the next time you come to do a robot drill, you already have your drill saved. This applies to even the drills that are on the robot initially. There's 45 drills initially, so if you make any adjustments, make sure you hit that save button. That way you don't have to adjust it over and over. Okay? One other feature that I really, really like a lot is called scatter. It's right there. Okay? So the ball's fairly precise as far as backspin, topspin, topspin, topspin. And as a beginner, you really want that ball to be in a systematic spot so you can get confidence and develop strokes. Once you get to the intermediate level, it's critically important that you be adjustable to different heights, different depths, different placements. This is really important. And Pong has recently added this feature called scatter. So you just click the scatter button and you'll see those lines, those dotted lines around the ball. So now instead of the ball being exact, 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 it gives anywhere in a range or a zone. That forces you to be more adjustable, which is one of the skills that you need to develop in match play. All right, we are going to write one more drill, and then I have a couple closing comments that you really don't want to miss. So make sure you stick around to the end. Next drill we're going to create is a short backspin serve. So short backspin serve, we have trajectory 16, okay? Trajectory 16. We've got speed 9, so we're going to put the speed to 9. We've got spin for short backspin serve at -3, okay? And that right there is our first ball. Let's just sample it, make sure that's what we want. That is perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now we've got a short backspin serve here. We're going to do a deep backspin ball deep to the middle. So for ball number 2, we're going to hit this button here. We've got a deep one to the middle, deep backspin to the middle. We're looking at trajectory 101. That's what we got. We want speed 13, so we're going to put the speed for 13, and we're going to put the spin for -2. Okay, so you've got a short backspin serve here, a deep backspin ball there, and then we're going to do a normal topspin ball here. Okay, normal topspin here. That will be trajectory 87. So we're going to put the trajectory down to 87. Spin 13. Sorry, speed 13. Spin 2. Let's just sample that one to make sure that's what we want. It's exactly what we want. And then we're going to finish up with a high topspin ball to the middle. Okay. So high topspin ball to the middle. We're going to clone that ball, put it to the middle. For high topspin, we've got trajectory 175. We've got speed 8. So we're going to put that speed down to speed 8. And then we've got spin 2. We've got spin 2. Okay, so we've got a backspin ball here, a deep backspin ball, a topspin, and then a high topspin ball. We're going to set the balls per minute to 65 balls a minute, and then balls per minute is set here. 65 balls a minute, and then hit start drill. Backspin, backspin, topspin, topspin. Okay. Now see, the same as last time, how it runs continuous. Backspin, backspin, topspin, topspin, and then it's immediately serving the next one. So what did I mention earlier that we have to be able to do? On the last ball here, let's put that delay to minus 60%. That will give us a pause before the next rally. Check it out. Short backspin serve, deep backspin ball, deep topspin, high topspin, rest. And then it starts back into the next sequence. Okay. There's other features called shuffle placement. What shuffle placement does is it actually is able to shuffle the balls on any spin to any of the locations that you've specified, and then random makes them random. The other thing that I would recommend is using duration and break. I use this for my own personal game, especially duration. So I might set a drill for 45 seconds. And if you want to add a break, you can add the break for whatever you want, let's say 25 seconds, and then that drill will automatically start up after your 25-second water break. Okay? So duration right there, and then break. That way your practice session is structured. And this not only applies to table tennis, but it applies to anything, regardless if it's school or work or whatever. You got to have a system. You got to have goals. You got to stay on task. You got to stay structured. So that's why I really love that feature about it. And as I mentioned before, make sure that you save the drill. Also, I would highly recommend sharing these drills with friends, sharing these drills with coaches, sharing these drills with people from your club, practice partners, whoever. All you have to do is hit that ... button at the top, and you can email it to any of your friends. If you're using it on your phone, Pong app on your phone, you can also text it. They open up the text or they open up the email. It will ask which file they want to open it up in the Pong app, and then they can immediately begin playing with it within 15 or 20 seconds. So regardless of where they're at in the world, they can use the same drills. And same thing goes for you. As they send you their drills, you can use theirs. Programming these drills is fun. It's also pretty easy. And like I said, just make sure that you save it. That way the next time you come, you don't have to rewrite your own drills. There's 45 drills on the Pong Omega. In addition to the 45, I would highly recommend that you take a couple hours and make 10 to 20 of your own drills. As you're progressing, what do you need to do? You need to make these drills more challenging. So how do you make it more challenging? Well, the first thing that I mentioned earlier is you can use scatter. You can also increase the balls per minute. You can randomize it, and you can make them wider. If you're doing footwork drills, let's say you're doing one backhand here, one forehand there. If it's fairly narrow, it's not that hard. If it's faster and it's wider, it makes it more challenging. If you get to the point that you're like, man, these drills are just way too hard for me, then guess what? You can make it more adjustable. And that's one of the things I love about Pong robots, is that it can be much, much, much easier than playing with a normal person, or it can actually be much more challenging. If I'm playing with one of my kids, they hit the ball to me, and then I hit the ball back. They hit the ball to me, and I hit the ball back. It's going at a rate of 50 or 60 balls per minute. No matter how slow I hit, I can only make it go so slow. With the robot, you can have it shoot, one ball every 3 or 4 seconds. One ball every 3 seconds, that's like 20 balls per minute. So it can be much, much, much easier than playing with a person. Or like I said, it can be even more challenging. This is how you're going to make the best progress, is if you can learn to write these drills like I showed you today, you can customize your own practice sessions. You're going to be able to get a lot more out of your practice hour for hour. I'm Samson Davina. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, make sure you reach out to me. I'd love to help you with any Pong robot drill. I'll see you soon.